authority is given to me. What does that mean? How much is left for the devil? None. Notice something else. Who is Haman at war with? He's at war with the God of Israel. He comes head to head. Why? Because the people, the one who won't bow down is, why is Mordecai not bowing down? Because he's stubborn? Because he's because of God. And so the reason why he's against the whole thing is because he's fighting the God of Israel. And so he hates the Jewish people. Esther 3:8, Haman said, he talks all about the Jewish people. Therefore, destroy them. Destroy. He hates the people of Israel. Haman does. Haman hates the children of Israel. And that says something about the enemy. The enemy hates the Jewish people. He hates them. He is the biggest anti-Semite that has ever existed in the universe. Why? Because the Jewish people, by their very existence, are the witness God put in the world that God lives. He said, as long as the sun, the moon, the stars exist, you, Israel, are not going to perish. You are my witness. Mordecai infuriated Haman because he wouldn't bow down. Well, the Jewish people infuriate the enemy by their very existence. Why? Because they exist. Number two, because they brought the word of God into the world. Number three, because they brought Messiah into the world. And what did Messiah come into the world for? To destroy the works of the enemy. So he hates the Jewish people. And there's one more reason he hates them. Because the Jewish people are going to bring him back, are going to usher Messiah back when they come back to Israel and say, Baruch haba Hashem Adonai, he's coming back. So the enemy hates them, wants to destroy them, because he knows if they come back to Israel and they come back to Messiah, his time is up. So that is, and so why is there so much controversy over Israel? That's the reason. Nobody cared about that land before, much at all. And so the evidence for the living God, the Jewish people, they should not exist. The Hittite is gone, the Akkadian is gone, the Assyrian's gone. All the ancient ones are gone, but the Jewish people still live. As much as they ever did. And this is a witness that the God of Israel lives. Just as much as that, though, is the fact that the enemy so hates them. Because this phenomenon in the world, it's called anti-Semitism, but it's been long before anybody called it anything. A fury against the existence of this children of Israel. There is nothing natural about it. There's no earthly explanation. It doesn't make any sense. It was the same. There's nothing. It was the same that they should be so opposed in the ancient world, in the medieval world, in the modern world, and why it never stops from generation to generation. Doesn't matter where in the world it is, doesn't matter what time, it's the most universal, ancient, continuous hatred. Why? Why? Why have the Jewish people been so persecuted, so warred against? Their very existence. Why Israel, the size of this state of New Jersey, and even less, should be the center of world attention, world controversy? Why should it be the most condemned nation in the United Nations? Of all nations, it's this little state of Israel. Why? Why is it? Why is it that the most evil people in world history, the most satanic people, just happen to be the same ones who say, I'm an enemy of Israel and the Jewish people? Why? Caligula, Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden. Why? Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. The Nazis, communists, fascists, terrorists, they all hate Israel. Jews, why? From the left, doesn't matter. Right wing, left wing, doesn't matter. In the name of Caesar, name of paganism, name of the church, name of the Spanish Inquisition, name of secularism, doesn't matter what's going on. It's clearly the work of something supernatural. The most satanic forces ever arrayed on this planet. Something big is going on. There's no one organization behind it, no one place, no one person, no one age, no one movement. It's beyond all that because there is an enemy at work. It is an angelic, it's a perverted angelic work. It is the work of a fallen angel. Supernatural, it's just as much evidence that the God of Israel lives. Because if this were not so, there'd be no reason to war against the existence of these people. There's no way you can explain Hitler without the words demonic, satanic. For that matter, why is it that the people who hate Israel, the Jewish people, the most, are people who tend to bring death and destruction to the world? Whether Osama bin Laden, whether Stalin, whatever it is. Why? Because they are following the enemy, the cosmic Haman. It's revealed in the book of Revelation, the dragon made war with the woman who brought the man-child into the world, Satan against the Jewish people. He wanted to wipe them out for bringing in Messiah. So he said, if it please the king, let a decree be issued and destroy them. How many times has this been repeated over and over again, from ancient times to the pogroms, to the Holocaust, till today? Till Iran right now, trying to get nuclear weapons. Why? They've said it. The guy says that we want to wipe out Israel. The Jewish people, let them come back here. Let them all come together and we will wipe them out. From Haman and to the laws of the land, to the Nuremberg laws, to the church laws, to all that, to destroy them. Why? Haman comes home to his wife. Esther 5, verse 13, and he says, all these things do me no good as long as I see Mordecai the Jew sitting at the king's gate. What is it about this? Haman is obsessed with the Jewish people. And that reveals something. I was considering, these things that anti-Semites say from Hitler onward, and you know what? It's an obsession. They're obsessed. And they speak, even Hitler spoke, almost as if he's afraid. As if he's afraid. They come up with these conspiracy theories. The Jewish people are trying to take over the world and taking over the conspiracy, all this stuff. Why? Where's that from? And then it hit me, I know where it's from. It's from, they're echoing the words of Satan. They're echoing, you see, he's paranoid because Satan is afraid. Because the Bible does say that one day Israel will be the head of nations, and that's the day he's defeated. You understand? So he's twisting it now like a paranoid thing, and he goes to these anti-Semites. They're going to say, well, yes, when Messiah comes, he's going to rule the nations from Israel. And the world will be filled with the knowledge of the Lord, and the enemy will be finished. That's why he's so scared.